Good evening, all. Today we start the concluding part of this book, Know Your Balance Sheet, written by C. Hanumantrao Chaudhary. And we are going to see further the chapter on soft skills. So, why are soft skills important? Soft skills play an important role in resume writing, interviewing, and finding success in communicating with people at work and in other areas of your life. For example, as you look for jobs, you may find that many employers list specific soft skills on their job post in the required or desired section. A job posting for a human resources associate may list attention to detail as a desired trait, while a job for a marketing specialist could list leadership and great communication skills. Soft skills are often transferable across careers and industries. As a result, you may find that you possess many of the required traits, even if you don't match the exact profile in a job description. As you search for jobs, pay special attention to posts calling for candidates with soft skills or traits you possess. Even if job title isn't a great fit, you may find that the description makes sense for you. As you progress through the job search process, keep your resume updated to reflect soft skills most relevant to the jobs you are applying for. You may also find it helpful to consider how you might showcase your soft skills in an interview. While you can display some skills like good communication, you may consider weaving others into your answers to interview questions. For example, you might talk about your problem solving skills when answering a question like, tell me about a time you overcame an obstacle. If the employer prompts you to provide references, think of those that can speak to examples that verify your soft skills and other strengths. Communication. Effective communication skills will be helpful through the interview process and in your career. The ability to communicate involves knowing how you should speak to others in different situations or settings. For example, when working with a team on a project, you may need to communicate when you believe that an idea or process is ineffective. Finding a way to tactfully and skillfully disagree with others on the job without creating conflict is an important skill that employers value. Related communication skills. Active listening, confidence, conflict resolution, and organization. Problem solving. Employers highly value people who can resolve issues quickly and effectively. That may involve calling on industry knowledge to fix an issue immediately as it occurs, or taking time to research and consult with colleagues to find a scalable long-term solution. Related problem-solving skills. Creativity, research, risk management, teamwork. Next page. Creativity is a broad ability incorporating many different skill sets, including other soft skills and technical skills. Employees with creativity can find new ways to perform tasks, improve processes, or even develop new and exciting avenues for the business to explore. Creativity can be used in any role at any level. Related creativity skills. Curiosity, learning from others, open-mindedness, taking calculated risks. Adaptability. How easily do you adapt to changes? If you are working in a technology-driven field or startup, adaptability is especially important. Changes in processes, tools or clients you work with can happen quickly. Employees who are capable of adapting to new situations and ways of working are valuable in many jobs and industries. Related adaptability skills: consistency, organization, optimism, and flexibility. Work ethic. Work ethic is the ability to follow through on tasks and duties in a timely, quality manner. A strong work ethic will help ensure you develop a positive relationship with your employer and colleagues, even when you are still developing technical skills in a new job. Many employers would rather work with someone who has a strong work ethic and is eager to learn than a skilled worker who seems unmotivated. Related work ethic skills: attention to detail, integrity, persistence, and time management. So, how do you improve your soft skills? Many employers value strong soft skills over technical skills because they are often personality traits developed over a lifetime and can be difficult to teach. That being said, anyone can improve their soft skills with experience and practice. For example, you may find that an employer is seeking someone skilled in conflict resolution. While you may be naturally skilled at effective communication, it may help to practice working through conflicts with others. There are several ways you can help improve your soft skills. First is pick a soft skill you want to improve and practice it consistently. You can improve any soft skill if you make it a practice. Most soft skills are a matter of routine. For example, you can practice dependability both on the job and at home by improving punctuality, that is showing up to work or events on time or early, and starting on projects at work earlier so you can complete them ahead of schedule. Next is observe and mimic the positive soft skills you see in others. There are likely professionals you know or work with who have strengths in various soft skills. You may be able to develop integral soft skills by observing the practices of others and incorporating them into your own daily routine. You may find, for example, that effective communicators often write down notes when others are talking during meetings. This helps them organize their thoughts so they are prepared to ask and answer important questions. This is also an active listening practice that may be good to utilize as part of your own work. Next is set milestone goals to improve soft skills. Set specific measurable goals by carefully reading your performance reviews at work or asking trusted friends and colleagues for constructive criticism. This can help you to identify key areas of improvement for goal setting and areas of strength to highlight on your resume and in interviews. You can prioritize which soft skills to work on based on those that you need to get a certain job or move up in the career you already have. Next is find resources to help you learn. You can find several resources to help you learn tactics for improving the soft skills you want to focus on, like books, podcasts, or online classes. While some require payment, many are free of cost and can be accessed at any time. You might try a few different types of resources to see which are best for your learning style. So, what are soft skills in the workplace? Unless you have just found the internet, you have probably heard of soft skills before. The question is, do you know how to identify them, both in others and yourself? Soft skills are about how you think and act rather than what you know, and there's many of them. Here are some of those that we think are quite important for the workplace. First is emotional intelligence, EQ. This is all about understanding your own emotions and the emotions of others. While an employee with low EQ might openly criticize a colleague in a meeting, a high EQ employee would wait until after the meeting to provide criticism in private and avoid embarrassing their colleague. The second employee probably had emotional intelligence training. Next is collaboration. High performance teams are often characterized by collaboration and teamwork. This is why employees must learn to accept others' perspectives, listen to feedback, and delegate work. Next is confidence. Confidence is apparent in everything you do and say. Your appearance, your behavior, even the work you submit, and the simple ways in which you hold yourself. It can be easy to confuse confidence for arrogance, but the line is very clear. Confidence is the ability to recognize one's own abilities and flaws. Arrogance is when you exaggerate your abilities and deny your flaws. Next is adaptability. Anyone who follows the old, if it ain't broke, don't fix it adage is definitely going to struggle in any modern workplace. Adaptability is being able to say yes when a manager asks you to use new software, complete a task that you have never done before, or take on any new challenge. Last but not the least is listening. Developing soft skills in the workplace relies entirely on this. Listening might sound simple, but it's tough in practice. You've met the guy who interrupts your mid sentence. How about the woman who waits for you to finish speaking just so that she can start telling her own story? Without true listening, other skills like collaboration and adaptability are impossible to achieve. So this is the end of it, and this ends with the thought: first impression is the last impression, especially in an interview. Prepare well before attending any formal event like an interview or a seminar or even a webinar. Advice to youngsters from CAHR Chaudhary: there is no escape from hard work. Become tech savvy and keep upgrading yourself on technology front. If you don't understand technology, it will be tough for you to grow. I strongly believe that technology will drive most of the things that we do today. And we end this book with a wonderful take on balance sheet of life. So, balance sheet of life. What comes in is your credit. What goes from you is debit. Birth is your opening stock. Death is your closing stock. Your ideas are your assets. Your views are your liabilities. Your happiness is your profit. Your sorrow is your loss. Your soul is your goodwill. Your heart is your fixed asset. Your duties are your outstanding expenses. Your friendship is your hidden adjustment. Your character is your capital. Your knowledge is your investment. Your patience is your bank balance. Your thinking is your current account. Your behavior is your journal entry. Bad things you should always depreciate. Have a nice balance sheet. With this, conclude this book, Know Your Balance Sheet. Do read it. Very useful, very informative. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your reading. Today we are explaining why your soft skills are so important. आज का टॉपिक है सॉफ्ट स्किल क्यों इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है. हम लोग लास्ट इसमें भी डिस्कशन किया इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ द सॉफ्ट स्किल्स. Soft skills play an important role in your resume writing and in interviewing, finding your success in communicating with people at work and in other area of your life. ये जो सॉफ्ट स्किल है आपका, इवन आप किधर काम कर रहे उस जगह पे या आपका घर में भी सॉफ्ट स्किल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप सपोज जॉब देख रहे हैं, the employers list specific soft skill on their job post in the required or desired sections. आजकल आपका qualifications is one of the requirement for the job. Apart from that, soft skill is also very important. So you have to follow the soft skill. Soft skill are often transferable across careers and industries. As a result, you may find that you possess many of the required traits in you don't match exactly profiling job descriptions. आप suppose job ढूंढ रहे हैं, you have to develop from other skill as well as soft skill is very important. Technical skill is very important. Apart from that, soft skill is also very important for getting your job. कभी कभी आपका टेक्निकल नॉलेज थोड़ा बहुत ज्यादा कम है, इंटरव्यू देते टाइम में आप कुछ रॉन्ग आंसर दिया, कुछ परफॉर्म आप प्रॉपर नहीं किया, बट आपके पास कॉन्फिडेंस है, सॉफ्ट स्किल है, तो भी आपको जॉब में सेलेक्ट हो सकता है. For example, you may talk about your problem solving skill when answering a question like, tell me about a time you overcome an obstacle. If the employer prompts you to provide reference, think of those that can speak to example that verify your soft skill and other strength. Suppose आपका जो एम्प्लॉयर है, if you ask the questions, आप कभी एक कंपनी प्रॉब्लम्स में है, आप उसका बाहर लाने के लिए आपका क्या स्किल आप यूज करेंगे. भी बड़े बड़े कंपनी में जो हायर सैलरी लोग रहते हैं, जैसे सीईओ है, सीएफओ है, उधर क्या क्वेश्चन आंसर होता है. उधर ऐसा नहीं होता है कि इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ, आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है, ये चीजें उधर डिस्कशंस नहीं होता है. वो इंटरव्यू में ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं कि कंपनी कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स में आ गया, कुछ उधर दिक्कत आ गया, तो आप उसको बाहर लाने के लिए आप कौन सा स्किल यूज करेंगे, आप क्या, आपका एबिलिटी क्या है उसको बाहर लेके आने में. ये सबसे बड़ा उनके लिए क्वेश्चंस होगा, क्योंकि नॉर्मल टाइम में तो कंपनी ऐसे भी चलेगा, बट जैसे कंपनी प्रॉब्लम्स में होता है तो उसको कैसे हम लोग बाहर लेके आने के लिए आपका स्किल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. वो स्किल आप कैसे आप यूज करेंगे, वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रहते जो हायर लेवल का जो लोग होता है. सॉफ्ट स्किल में कम्युनिकेशंस, as we previously discussed, communication is very important. Communications involves knowing how you should speak to others, different situations or settings. For example, when you're working with a team on a project, you may need to communicate when you believe that an idea or process is ineffective. Finding way to tactfully and skillfully disagree with the others on the job without creating conflict is an important skill that एम्प्लॉयर्स वैल्यूज. सपोज आप टीम में काम कर रहे हैं, कभी कभी हर एक बार सीनियर्स आपका बराबर होता है, ऐसे नहीं होता है, कभी कभी सीनियर का रॉन्ग भी हो सकता है. उस टाइम पे एज ए आप जूनियर आपको पोलाइटली समझा के उनको बोलना है, सर ये ऐसे हो सकता है. तो ज्यादा आपको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं क्रिएट करना है, उसके लिए दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, हाउ यू हैंडलिंग द सिचुएशंस. कम्युनिकेशन स्किल में एक्टिव लिसनिंग also one of the type of communication skill. कॉन्फिडेंस अपना होना चाहिए. कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रेजुलेशंस मींस कुछ भी सिचुएशन, कुछ डिफिकल्टी आया, उसको कैसे हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे, दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कम्युनिकेशन स्किल. एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, आपको जो भी काम करना है उसको ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, प्लानिंग and executions, all these are the very important part of the communication skills. Problem solving, employers highly value people who can resolve issue quickly and effectively. As we previously discussed, problem solving is very important. भी बहुत सारे लोग जब काम करते हैं तो they are finding the problems. Problem आया तो I can get the relax. Some people's thinking problems, if they find the problems, they immediately search the solutions. They get the solutions and resolve the problems, and then again they'll start the work. Employer is always appreciate the person who solve the problems. What is the problem solving skill? Means आपका problem solving skill क्या क्या होता है? Creativity is very important. Creativity, innovations, this is the main era of the today. The creativity is very important. आपका कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हुआ तो आपके पास क्रिएटिविटी होना चाहिए, उसको कैसे हम लोग बाहर आ सकते हैं. दूसरा जो स्किल है दैट इज रिसर्च. अभी कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आया, कुछ एरर आ गया, तो वो एरर ऑलरेडी कोई दूसरा ने फेस किया हुआ रहते और उसका सॉल्यूशंस भी आपको गूगल में मिलता है, बट आपको वो सर्च करने के लिए आना चाहिए. गूगल में भी सर्च करना दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द स्किल. कोई लोगों को आंसर मिलता है, कोई लोगों को आंसर नहीं मिलता है. रीजंस, दैट इज ऑल्सो स्किल. हाउ टू search the your problems, how Google can understand, that is also one of the skill. जो तीसरा related problem solving skill is the risk management. आपको रिस्क को मैनेजमेंट करना भी आना चाहिए. जैसे भी रिस्क हुआ उसको कैसे आप हैंडलिंग करेंगे, कैसे आप मैनेजमेंट करेंगे, that is also one of the problem solving skill. And fourth one is team work. टीम वर्क हर एक को जमता है ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. टीम वर्क में आपको काम करना आना चाहिए. टीम वर्क में आने के लिए यू ऑलवेज फॉलो द लीडर एंड हेल्प टू ईच अदर. आप सबको हेल्प करना चाहिए. आपको जो भी नॉलेज है आपका टीम को शेयर करना चाहिए और बाकी लोगों से काम करके लेने का भी आपका स्किल होना चाहिए. व्हाट इज द क्रिएटिविटी? क्रिएटिविटी इज ए broad ability to incorporating many different skill sets including other soft skill and technical skill. Employees with creativity can find a new ways to perform tasks, improve process, or even develop new exciting avenues for business to explore. Creativity can be used in any role at any level. ऐसे कुछ नहीं है क्रिएटिविटी सिर्फ सीनियर लोग ही यूज करना चाहिए, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. Even junior also he can use the creativity on his own capacity and whatever required for the company he can use the creativity. What is the related creativity skill? Creativity में क्या क्या होना चाहिए? आपके पास क्यूरियोसिटी होना चाहिए. क्यूरियोसिटी टू लर्न द न्यू थिंग्स, क्यूरियोसिटी टू टेक द लीडरशिप, क्यूरियोसिटी टू टेक द रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, क्यूरियोसिटी टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम्स. लर्निंग फ्रॉम अदर्स. बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं कि मेरे को सब कुछ आता है. नो वन इज परफेक्ट. आप इवन आपका जूनियर से भी कुछ चीजें सीख सकते हैं. छोटे से छोटे लोगों से भी आप बहुत सारी चीजें आपको सीखने जैसे होता है. एवरीवन हैव देयर ओन डिफरेंट स्किल. हर एक के पास एक बहुत बड़ा पॉजिटिव लर्निंग अपने को मिलता है. उसके लिए आपको कभी भी हर एक आदमी से आप क्या सीख सकते हैं. सो ऑलवेज थिंक व्हाट वी आर लर्निंग फ्रॉम द अदर्स, इवन from juniors, even uneducated peoples, you can learn something from them because they have such a dedication, commitment, honesty in all respects. You can understand from them and learn the things from all peoples. आपका ओपन माइंडनेस होना चाहिए. कभी भी आप काम कर रहे हैं, क्रिएटिविटी कर रहे हैं, तो आपको माइंड ओपन होना चाहिए. मीन्स you have to open minded, means आपको जो भी डिसीजंस होता है एज ए लीडर आपको एक्सेप्ट करना भी आपके पास उतना कैपेसिटी होना चाहिए इफ इट इज राइट. उधर कौन सा भी ईगो नहीं होना चाहिए. आपको ओपन माइंडेड आपका सोचना चाहिए. टेकिंग कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क. रिस्क तो लेना है बट कैसे रिस्क लेना है? तो कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क लेना है. कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क मीन्स हर एक का एक कैपेसिटी होता है. रिस्क लेने का उनके पास एक कैपेसिटी होता है. वो कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से आपका रिस्क कैलकुलेशंस होना चाहिए. ये चीजें आपको समझना चाहिए. अपना कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क क्या है. सपोज अभी फॉर एग्जांपल आप शेयर मार्केट में इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहते हैं, तो आप कितना आपके पास सरप्लस मनी है वो उतना आप रिस्क लेके आप इन्वेस्टमेंट कर सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है आप कोई लोन लेके, नहीं तो फ्रेंड से लेके, नहीं तो बिजनेस में से पैसे आप शेयर्स में इन्वेस्टमेंट में कर रहे हैं. दैट इज रॉन्ग थिंग. यू आर टेकिंग हाई रिस्क. उसके लिए आपको ये समझना चाहिए कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क अपना कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से कैसे हम ले सकते हैं. अडॉप्टेबिलिटी. अडॉप्टेबिलिटी इज हाउ इजीली टू डू अडॉप्ट द चेंजेस. जैसे whatever learn the new things that will vanish in 6 months, आप लोग जो आज सीख रहे वो 6 मंथ में वो वैनिश हो रहे, मीन्स अगेन वी आर गेटिंग न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी, न्यू अपडेट्स। उसके लिए आपको जैसे जैसे सिचुएशन चेंज होता है ऐसे ऐसे आपका अडॉप्टिबिलिटी होना चाहिए, मीन्स आपका अडॉप्टिबिलिटी का, टेक्नोलॉजी का जो अडॉप्ट करना स्किल है वो आपके पास होना चाहिए। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। जैसे सिचुएशन चेंज होता है, जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं इसको जनरेशन गैप, जनरेशन गैप, दिस इज द वर्ड, इट शुड नॉट बी हैपन। जैसे गैप नहीं होना चाहिए आपका, इवन आपका एज बढ़ गया तो भी आपका जो अडॉप्टेबिलिटी है वो कम नहीं होना चाहिए। लर्निंग इज द नेवर एंडिंग प्रोसेस, देयर इज नो एनी एज लिमिट फॉर लर्निंग द थिंग्स। सो बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं मैं अभी एज हो गया, मेरे को कंप्यूटर नहीं आता है, मोबाइल ऑपरेटर करने को नहीं आता है। एक्चुअली इट इज नॉट करेक्ट। लर्निंग के लिए कौन सा भी एज नहीं होता है, सो दैट यू हैव टू लर्न एंड अडॉप्ट द न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी। अडॉप्टिबिलिटी स्किल कौन सा है? द रिलेटेड अडॉप्टिबिलिटी स्किल्स, कंसिस्टेंसी होना चाहिए। वन ऑफ द बेस्ट word is the consistency. Consistency is very important. If you want to become a success in your life, consistency is very important. आपका consistency होना चाहिए तो ये आपको लाइफ में सक्सेस जल्दी हो जाता है। एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होना चाहिए, ऑप्टिमिज्म होना चाहिए, मीन्स आपको क्या करना है, आपका पर्पस क्या है, गोल क्या है, विजन्स क्या है, ये सब ऑप्टिमिज्म होना चाहिए। एंड फोर्थ वन इज फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होना चाहिए। फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी मीन्स you have to change ourselves according to the situations, means आप flexible होना चाहिए, कौन सा भी situation को आप adopt होना चाहिए। work ethics क्या है? work ethic is the ability to follow through on tasks and duties in a timely and quality manner. A strong work ethics will help ensure you develop a positive relationship with your employer and colleagues even when you are still developing the technical skill in the new job. Many employers would rather work with someone who has strong work ethics and is eager to learn than skilled worker who seems unmotivated. Ethic is very important. If you want to do successful business or profession, one should follow the ethics. Ethics is very important. If you want to develop your business in a high level, everyone should follow the ethics. Ethics is very important. What is the related work ethic skill? Attention to details, integrity, persistence, time management. These all ethics should be followed. You are doing your business or professions. If you are doing the business or profession ethically, you will get success and peace of life and balance of life. How to improve your soft skill? आपको soft skill कैसे improve करना है? Many employers value strong soft skill over technical skill because they are often personality traits developed over a lifetime and can be difficult to teach. बहुत सारे कंपनी जो एम्प्लॉयर्स है, they are giving more priority to soft skill rather than the technical skill. That being said, anyone can improve their soft skill with experience and practices. For example, you may find that an employer is seeking someone's skill in conflicts or resolutions, while you may be naturally skilled at effective communication. It may be help to practice work through conflicts with others. ये जो soft skill है आप trainings by practice से भी आप ले सकते हैं। There are several ways can help you improve your soft skill. Soft skill आपको कैसे सीखना है? Pick a soft skill you want to improve and practice it consistently. आपको जो भी soft skill आपको डेवलपमेंट करना है, हम लोग जो ऊपर डिस्कशंस किया हुआ है उसमें कौन सा भी आप एक सेलेक्ट करो और उसको कंसिस्टेंटली फॉलो करो। मीन्स यू आर यूज दैट इन योर वर्क प्लेस, इन योर होम, यू कैन डेवलप योर सॉफ्ट स्किल। सेकेंड वन, ऑब्जर्व एंड मिमिक द पॉजिटिव सॉफ्ट स्किल यू सी इन अदर्स। जब भी आप नया जगह पे जाता है तो नहीं तो आपका सीनियर से आप किधर भी आप एक प्रोफेशनल लोगों के साथ डिस्कशन कर रहे, कोई बड़े बिजनेसमैन के साथ में डिस्कशन कर रहे, यू ऑब्जर्व हाउ दे विल टॉक विथ यू एंड फॉर अदर्स। वो आपको देख के सीखना है। हर एक चीजें हम लोग खुद पढ़ के या खुद होके सीखना नहीं है, कुछ चीजें अपने को देख के, कुछ चीजें सुन के भी अपने को अपने इसमें चेंज करना रहता है। उसके लिए जब भी आप सॉफ्ट स्किल्स सीखना है आप ऑब्जर्व कीजिए, बहुत सारे लोग कैसे बात करते हैं, कितनी सॉफ्ट उन लोग बात करते हैं, उस हिसाब से आप वो भी सीख सकते हैं। Set a milestone goal to improve the soft skill. Set specific measurable goals by carefully reading your performance review at work or asking trusted friends and colleagues for constructive criticism. आपको सॉफ्ट स्किल डेवलप करना है ना, तो आप क्या कर दीजिए, आपका गोल सेट कर दीजिए एंड केयरफुली आपको रीडिंग योर परफॉर्मेंस रिव्यू एट वर्क आस्किंग ट्रस्टेड फ्रेंड्स, मींस आपका फ्रेंड्स को पूछना है, मींस मेरा परफॉर्मेंस सॉफ्ट स्किल में कैसे डेवलप हुआ, कैसे मैंने परफॉर्म कर रहा हूं, सॉफ्ट स्किल में मेरा कुछ इंप्रूव हो रहा है क्या नहीं. आप आपका फ्रेंड्स से क्रिटिसिज्म जो है वो रियल बोलने वाला फ्रेंड से आप डिस्कस करके आपका सॉफ्ट स्किल आप डेवलप कर सकते हैं. नॉट ओनली सॉफ्ट स्किल, आपका जो भी गोल है दैट शुड बी, योर गोल शुड बी ऑलवेज स्मार्ट. स्मार्ट मींस योर गोल शुड बी स्पेसिफिक, मेजरेबल, अचीवेबल, रियलिस्टिक एंड टाइम बाउंडिंग. आपका जो भी गोल है दैट शुड बी वेरी स्मार्ट ऑलवेज एंड दैट विल बी वेरी हेल्प यू टू अचीव योर गोल्स. फोर्थ वन, फाइंड रिसोर्सेज टू हेल्प यू लर्न. आजकल तो बहुत सारे सोर्सेस है, जो भी स्किल आपको इंप्रूव करना है, जब भी आप मॉर्निंग वॉकिंग के लिए जा रहे, अदरवाइज यू मॉर्निंग 1 आवर यू स्पेंड टू इंप्रूव योर स्किल्स. आपको जो भी टेक्निकल स्किल, सॉफ्ट स्किल, नहीं तो आपका प्रोफेशनल रिलेटेड जो भी स्किल है, आपका बिजनेस रिलेटेड जो स्किल है, आप एवरी डे स्पेंड 1 to 2 आवर्स इन द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ सोर्सेस. ऑनलाइन आप सुन सकते, पॉडकास्ट है, यूट्यूब है, व्हाटएवर सोर्सेस अवेलेबल, कुछ ट्रेनिंग भी आप ले सकते, तो आपका डेवलपमेंट के लिए ये बहुत यूजफुल होगा. वर्क प्लेस में कौन सा सॉफ्ट स्किल होना चाहिए. Unless you are just found the internet, you have probably heard of soft skill before. The question is, do you know how to identify them both in others and yourself? Soft skill are about how you think and act rather than what you know, and there is many of them. Here are some of these that we think are quite important for workplace. Workplace में आपका जो भी बिहेवियर है ये कैसे होना चाहिए. इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस आपका कैसे होना चाहिए. Emotional intelligence is all about understanding your own emotion and emotions of the others. जो employee with low emotional intelligence है, he is openly criticized the colleagues in a meeting. जो इसका emotion high emotional intelligence है, he is wait until after the meeting. उनके बाद में वो meeting to provide criticism private. वो सबका सामने criticize नहीं करेंगे, वो meeting होने के बाद separate उनको बुला के वो डिस्कस करेंगे. दिस इज द हाउ द हाई इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस वर्क. जो सेकेंड वन एम्प्लॉई है, ही इज हैविंग ए हाई इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस एज वेल एज ही गॉट द ट्रेनिंग अबाउट द इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस. कोलैबोरेशंस. High performance teams are often characterized by collaborations and teamwork. This is why employee must learn to accept other perspective, listen to feedback and delegate work. Collaboration is very important. You have to work with a team. Its collaboration is very important. आपके पास confidence भी होना चाहिए. Confidence is apparent in everything you can do, and you are even in the work you submit simple ways in which you hold yourself. It can be easy to confuse confidence for arrogance, but that the line is very clear. Confidence is the ability to recognize one's own abilities and flaws, and arrogance is when you exaggerate your abilities and deny your flaws. जो confidence है, so you have to recognize your own abilities. आपका जो भी पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव है, आपको खुद को recognize, आपको समझ में आ जाते हैं. जो arrogance है, that is you are avoiding the things, means I am the very brilliant. Even if you have done the mistakes, you are not accepting. That is not, it is not a confidence, it is a arrogance. Adaptability. Adaptability is very important. As we discussed, जो भी आपको change होना है, तो you have to adapt yourself. Listening is also one of the best communication skill, one of the best soft skills. बहुत सारे लोगों को ऐसे लगते हैं मैंने बहुत बात किया तो मेरे को बहुत होशियार समझते हैं. Actually, that is correct. But good listener is also good communicator sometimes, because listening is very important. आजकल बहुत सारे लोग listening कम करते, ज्यादा बातें होते हैं. So you always listen if you want to become a good leader in future. We have some quote. First impression is the last impression, especially in an interview. Prepare well before attending any formal event like an interview or a seminar or even webinar. First impression is the best impressions and last impressions. इतना ही नहीं है, आपको impression के साथ में वो impression maintain करना भी बहुत जरूरी है. The first impression is the last impressions is now we can say the old quote. Now the new quote is first impressions is the last impressions. You also maintain the consistency of your impressions. So you have to maintain that. आपको किधर इंटरव्यू जाना है, कोई सेमिनार जाना है, कोई इवेंट में जाना है, you have to prepare well before you deliver. My advice to youngsters, there is no escape from the hard work. आपको हार्ड वर्क करना बहुत जरूरी है. हार्ड वर्क के बिना कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है. सो आजकल बच्चों के लिए इजीली सब चाहिए, बट आपको हैबिट डालना है. हार्ड वर्क इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Become a tech savvy and keep upgrading yourself and technology. आपको टेक्नोलॉजी में बहुत इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए. आपको अपडेट होने में भी आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा ईगरनेस चाहिए. You have to learn the new things. If you don't understand technology, it will be tough for you to grow. आपको suppose टेक्नोलॉजी आप अडॉप्ट नहीं कर रहे, now that changed the era. Now it is the robotics and artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency. All these are the emerging areas. If you are not understand these, you cannot grow yourself and you cannot adopt the market. I strongly believe that technology will drive most of the things that we do. Technology is very important. Everyone should understand how the technology work in futures. Balance sheet of life. This is the last what we quoted. What's come in is your credit. जो भी आया वो आपके लिए क्रेडिट है, जो गया वो that is debit. Your birth is your opening stock. जो birth है, आपका जो जन्म है वो opening stock है. Death is your closing stock. Your idea are your assets. आपका जो idea है that is your assets. Of course, idea is your assets. Your use are your liabilities. Your happiness in your profit. Your happiness is your profit. It's very important. Your sorrow is your loss. Should not be sorrow. Be always happy. Your soul is your goodwill. Keep your soul also very happy. So your goodwill will be generated. Your heart is your fixed assets. Maintain your heart. Heart is very important. It's your like a fixed assets. Your duties are your outstanding expenses. Your friendship is your hidden adjustment. Your character is your capital. Capital is very important again. Knowledge your investments. आपका जो भी knowledge है that is your investment. Your patience is your bank balance. आपका जो भी patience है that is your bank balance. Your thinking is your current accounts. Your behavior is your journal entries. Bad things you should always depreciate. You should always, bad things should be always depreciate. Have a nice balance sheet of your life. Thank you very much. We are almost 23 days. We are read this book, Know Your Balance Sheet. This book is very good for students and accountants, businessmen, entrepreneurs. This book some are given. It's like working. It's a help like a Gita for the businessmen and entrepreneurs. You share more and more your friends and colleagues to reach this knowledge to your friends. This definitely helps to start up of your business and for accountant, for students, those who want to make a career in accounting. And thank you very much, Anjali Madam. You are from day one, you are so committed and supportive. Anjali Madam is also editor of our books, Know Your Balance Sheet. She is a founder of Write Plus. She is a content writing. I really appreciate. She's so dedicated. We completed this book during last lockdown. She also worked very hard to edit this book. Thank you very much for all those who are listening these videos and those who are reading these books and who support for launching of books. We are last October, we launched our books. Thank you very much all over my friends, relatives, clients, and my team, and Anjali Madam, and all who support, and the printer of the books, editor of the books, all to thank you very much. I wish all of you, this book will reach to all over India and all over global and help to all of us and make the difference in a businessman and accountant life. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much, Anjali Madam. Over to you, Anjali madam. You can share 2 minutes about
Yes.
your journey of the 23 days. How we read this book. Over to you, Anjali madam.
Yes, thank you very much, HR sir. It was a wonderful experience, and thank you very, very much for this great opportunity. I thoroughly enjoyed editing the book and enjoyed even more reading the book. Thanks to you that I could remain committed to this reading, and it was really a very good experience. And I hope this book reaches out to more and more people, as it is, as you said, very, very useful for startups, for businessmen, and for those who want to make a career in accounting. I will say even those will benefit who want to know something about finance and accounting and soft skills. This book is has a very wide perspective in that way. So besides these people, even a lay person can read this book and benefit from it. I definitely found it very useful, although I'm not from that background. So it's a wonderful book, and my journey was truly, truly enjoyable throughout. Thank you very much, HR sir, for this opportunity to given to me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. The journey of this book, considering my last 15-16 years in my practice, my most of the clients are manufacturers, because they are most focused on the technical part and neglected part is the finance. When I started explaining about the balance sheet, the most of my clients, my friends suggested, sir, you are so well explaining about our balance sheet, finance, how to read the balance sheet, how to read the profit and loss accounts, and लोन कितना लेना है, अपना बिजनेस का इसका रेशियो, डेट इक्विटी रेशियो कितना होना चाहिए, सब अच्छा तरफ से आप इतना समझा के सबको बोलते तो। और कुछ अकाउंटेंट लोगों का भी ऐसे ये होता कि सर आप इतना अच्छा तरफ से अकाउंटिंग, अपना बैलेंस शीट के बारे में, एनालिसिस के बारे में, टैक्सेशन के बारे में इतना अच्छे तरफ से आप गाइड करते तो दे आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू राइट द बुक्स। उस टाइम पे मेरे को दिमाग में आ गया मैं कुछ बुक्स इन लोगों के लिए लिखना चाहिए। आई एम स्टार्टेड राइटिंग द बुक्स कंसिडरिंग माय वर्क शेड्यूल्स। वो पॉसिबल नहीं हुआ तो भी मैंने एवरी डे एक एक पेज मैंने लिखते मेरा जर्नी बुक राइटिंग का स्टार्ट कर दिया मैंने। जैसे ही लॉकडाउन पड़ा तो 15 डेज हम लोग सोचा कि बच्चों के साथ बहुत दिन के बाद टाइम मिला तो हम लोग एंजॉय किया। 15 डेज के बाद मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस आ गया कि दिस इज द अगेन दे आर एक्सटेंडेड लॉकडाउन टू 1.5 months। उसके बाद मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस हो गया कि हम लोग अभी बुक्स राइट करना बहुत जरूरी है। आई एम स्टार्टेड द राइटिंग द बुक्स। आफ्टर दैट आई कम्युनिकेट अंजलि मैडम। अंजलि मैडम also helped me to during lockdowns. She given lot of time for editing. More than 10 times we are edited these books. And thank you very much, Anjali madam, and thanks to all of you. And wish you all the best for those who are readers. They'll definitely get the benefit of these books. And shortly, I am planning to write another books that will be very wonderful book. And we are also planning to add more value addition again to this book also when it come in the next next version. That definitely that again make the difference. Thank you very much. We will meet soon again. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Anjali, once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.